Hello, great people. Nigerians are slamming President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for living a life of luxury and opulence in the face of economic hardship as the president parades a total of about 140 vehicles as his convoy when he visited Anambra State. On this episode of Politics with your show plug, Dr. Omosoladeji, I must say that if you are a Nigerian and you are interested in leadership and governance, this video is for you because I will be dissecting a lot of things for you and I will be telling you what brought about this topic. For some of you that are usually that are quick to usually condemn people when they speak truth to power, this video is also for you because I have some words and expositions for you in this particular video. First, let me tell you what brought about this video. I saw on Instablog whereby a man made a video complaining about the president's convoy that if the president can use this amount of convoy and people are being kidnapped daily, then where does that leave us as a Nigerian? So I picked interest in that particular video because I came across a video before when the First Lady Tinubu visited Delta State in Asaba, and our convoy allegedly consists of over 40 vehicles. So when I saw that particular video, I was like, is a convoy of 40 luxurious vehicles, is it not too much for the First Lady? And when I now saw this one and I counted the amount of vehicles in total, it's about 140. And don't forget that the man has been recording the video. The cars have been passing, cars of the convoy have been passing before the man started recording the video. But in that particular video, I counted about 140 vehicles. In the face of economic hardship, when you are saying, I feel your pain, imagine you parading a convoy of over 140 vehicles. Where does that leave us as a Nigerian? We'll be looking at all this. But first, I can say that you saying, I feel your pain, while you are living your life to the fullest, then I think that doesn't speak well of Mr. President. Because if you look at the cost of those vehicles, the maintenance of those vehicles, I must say that those vehicles, the president will only be in one vehicle. Out of all those 140 vehicles, he will only sit down in one. He cannot sit down in two. He cannot sit down in three. And I must acknowledge that there will be some security vehicles that will follow him. And in that particular video, you would see the convoy of the president. You will see that, oh, there are many people that is following him. Now, let me do something so that you can understand, you can follow up. Let me play the video on the screen at the count of 1, 2, 3, the video will start playing. And once the video starts playing, please try and make effort to count the car. You will count about 140 vehicles in total. Now, let us do that, and I will be continuing with my analysis. On the count of 3, the video will start playing. The original video of the guy will start playing. Try and make effort to count the cars. 1, 2, 3. It's playing now. Be counting it. So if you are parading a total of 140 vehicles, regardless of the military vehicle, the police vehicle, I can see civil defense, I can see ambulance, either ways you look at it, even with the governor, maybe the members of the state House of Assembly, a total of 140 vehicles, considering the fact that there are big coastal buses, those modern ones that can accommodate about maybe 20 or 40 people at once, is in that particular convoy. 140 vehicle is too much for a country like Nigeria, considering that you will be funding, you bought those vehicles, you'll be funding and maintaining it either from the Nigerian taxpayers' money or from Anambra's taxpayers' money. And if you look at it, as the video is still playing, you see the convoy, it shows something which is over protection. You see, this law convoy points to two things: over protection or unacceptability, in the sense that overprotection is a sign of unacceptability or failure of security sector. Apologies on that. The long convoy points to two things. It points to unacceptability or failure of the security sector. And I will explain it to you. As it is now, the president seems to be overly protected. 140 vehicles because the president is visiting a state. So how many convoy will the president parade if he's visiting a volatile state like Borno State, if he's visiting a volatile state like Zamfara State, if he is visiting Anambra State and is parading about 140 vehicles, it shows one thing, which is that it's either unacceptability that the president or maybe his handlers thinks that the president is not accepted in that particular region as he ought to be accepted, and they need to overly protect him. Another sign is the failure of the security sector. You only overprotect when you are not sure of the security situation and the security terrain. So, and that itself leaves more to be desired. It should be a sign to the president that about 140 vehicles, why is my convoy so long? And what happened is that when I saw it, I overlooked it. When I saw the video on Instablog, I overlooked it. And as I was scrolling, on my news feed, I started seeing different headlines of insecurity, and I'll be reading some to you that I saw. I'll be reading at least 4 to you as I'm looking at the video. As I watched the video and I was beginning to kind of like scroll my news feed, instantly I was seeing 4 strong headlines of insecurity, and you can see one on your screen. And it says, "Government kill APC youth leader, district head on their farms in Benue," and that goes to you, that you are always quick to kind of like say, "Oh, don't speak about the president. Oh, shut up. You are saying nonsense." See, the APC youth leader, the president is so protected that it is only God that can kill him. But then look at his disciples like you. I'm not sure you are an APC youth leader. People that are sacrificing for him. Look at it. Government kill APC youth leader, district head on their farms in Benue. Now, another headline that I saw is many killed as government block highway race vehicles. That is on Premium Time. That is another headline that I saw almost immediately. Now, another one says herdsmen responsible for attacks in Benue, Plateau State are not Nigerians. Military headquarters. Another report of insecurity in Nigeria. Now, look at another headline. This one is most disheartening. It says breaking: Benin Republic shuts border with Kwara communities over attacks by new terror group Mahmuda, arms smuggling sources. So it means that apart from Boko Haram, apart from ISIS, apart from Israel, apart from Lakurawa, apart from bandits, there's another new terror group called Mahmuda. And in the midst of all these reports of insecurity, the president is busy parading himself with over 140 convoy of vehicles. You can imagine that. And some people will expect that, oh, just keep quiet, shut up. You won't know the effect of these things until insecurity comes to your doorstep. You won't know the effect of clamoring for good governance, of calling the president to order until one of your family is kidnapped. Then you will be crying foul. Because if you look at it, on security, what I just read to you, it shows that if security is what we are to use to judge the government, this government is a failed government. There's no two words about it. Because look at the headlines, emergence of new terror group, different headlines back and forth. And don't forget that if Benin Republic is affected, don't forget that Lagos shares a border with Benin Republic. So if the Mahmuda terror group, if they outweigh, that means that they will gain access easily into Yoruba land. And this is not a criticism. It is a call on the president to act fast. Human beings submit their right to another right, and one of the rights that they submit is that their right to be free. You cannot just look now and say you want to take the phone of another person because you have more power than that person. You have submitted that your right to behave anyhow to the state, and one of the rights that you have earned under the social contract theory, I encourage you to go and read it, is the right to be protected. And that's why they usually say that security is the utmost responsibility of government. So the president should strive hard to protect the people. Now, for those blaming me or those that usually call me out when I kind of like make some videos and I speak truth, you guys don't understand something. I don't abuse. People that know me very well, you know that they will not abuse you. I am a political scientist. I don't have time to abuse. I will call you out when you do the wrong thing, and I will tell you the truth. But for people that usually criticize me for calling out the president, I have a word for you. You are what we call slaves. Because in a constitutional democracy, you have the right to ask questions. You have the right to question the president that how will you be using a convoy of over 140 vehicles when the citizens are not protected? That right is exclusive for citizens of Nigeria, and paternally, maternally, I am a Nigerian. But people that are slaves cannot question the actions of their master. So if you are one of the people that if your wife does something wrong, you criticize her. If your children do not carry first in school, you criticize them. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu can never do anything wrong. Then you are what? You are a slave. I am not a slave. I am a citizen of Nigeria, and I will ask the right question. And for some of you that usually think, oh, you know, when you ask questions, you are attacking the president, you are not doing something right. I will end this video with a video of what can be termed as maybe an attack to the president. I won't interpret it for you. I believe we are all adults. You can make sense out of that video, and some of the videos that I am making, you can see the difference. Have I attacked anybody? Have I abused anybody? But I will end this video with that particular video, and I leave you to make sense out of it. It's been an interesting time with you. Watch out for the video after my closing remarks. It's been an interesting time with you. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past video. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.
Shay.
Yes, Daddy.
Na aje flower nan wajen ko yaro banza ka sha min flower ko
Dan kadan ne ba, dan kadan ne.
Zama nan kadan na aje kilo 3 a nan wajen duk babu shi yanzu.
Wala dan gwada ne. To yanzu tun da ka sha gefin flower ni daga dola ta yi sada
ka tattara ka tafi Yola ka je kai min campaign.
Allah ka ji ka
kula bana son koma arewacin Najeriya talauci yayi yawa.
I need more flour.